think the best way to do that is to make sure that any concerns that come before the board have followed a proper process. So I think sometimes we get concerns that have skipped that process, and so I think it's making sure constituents understand that it's addressing them at the building level, and then dealing with principal supervisors, and then going through the superintendent, and then coming to the board and making sure that you've done all those proper steps first, and then coming and presenting your case either via email to the board or presenting them in public comment would be the best way to handle those concerns. When I was first elected to the board, I got to do some board member training in Topeka, and they described this really, really well. If you can envision a fire tower up in the northeast, a board member's job is to sit on top of the fire tower and to look out over the forest and look for fires and to point out those fires. The superintendent's job is to run up and down the fire tower as we direct the superintendent to where the fires are. The superintendent runs down and directs resources to put out the fire, and then comes back up and talks to us. But we stay up at the top of the tower, because if we go down to fight the fire, then we miss other fires that may pop up. So the first thing to do is to continue to publicly state that it's okay if you don't go to college. That is not a bad thing. That doesn't make you less of a student. It doesn't make you less of a person. There are people who are going to go to college. There are people who aren't going to go to college. But even more than just separating them into two groups, it's to take up time to ask each individual student, what are your plans after high school? And making sure that we have curriculum, ideas, classes, and pathways that address any plan, be it college, be it trades, be it military, be it whatever, that we can help them be successful in whatever it is they want to do. As an individual board member, I do not have the breadth, depth, or boots on the ground knowledge to understand the impact of reducing an individual program or reducing staff. But the entire purpose of that committee is to look at it and find where those reductions can be made and make those recommendations back to the board, so that we can increase salary for certified staff, we can increase salary for classified staff, and we can also increase our strategic reserve. I think the biggest thing that we can do to retain high quality teachers is to make sure that we're listening to our teachers, that we make sure that they understand that we value their input, that we value their experience, and we value what they have to say. I think the district can play a lead role in developing those young kids. We have a lot of programs, from parents as teachers to early K, to developing Kennedy as an early childhood center to help lead the way in the community, to build the foundation so that when children in this community get to kindergarten, they're well ahead of where they were even 5-10 years ago, to lay a foundation for great academic success for themselves and for the district in the future.